We've been sailing the Pacific Ocean with our eyes wide shut, without a radar for 4 months, hit by unexpected squalls at night, not knowing which way they were headed. Today, that all ends as we install a new radar. What should have been simple turns into a Rubik's Cube that must be solved while up the mast. By the end, we need a break and head off to explore Tahiti's lush interior valleys, dramatic peaks, and alluring culture. All right, Bob, what's going on now?
We're going to put up the Halo radar that just came from B&G. They sent us a replacement for the 4G that broke. Replacement discount on the new version, but...
All right.
You may recall our radar stopped working 4 days into our Pacific crossing, so we took it down in the middle of the ocean and tried to open it unsuccessfully. We spoke with B&G and they said that it couldn't be fixed and we needed to buy a new one. 4 months later, we are finally installing a new Halo radar.
Up the mast you go.
Up the mast we go.
Ready?
Okay. Yeah. Attempting to put the bolt in, I realized the distance between the radar mount and the spreader was too small to insert the bolt in the threaded hole. I also realized that the net was in between the radar dome and the platform, and we wouldn't be able to remove it without cutting it. I went back up the mast to remove the mount. Washer number 1. Down. Okay. How am I gonna put the
cable?
Yeah. So is it possible that the back is like this?
Even still, how would you attach the cable?
I don't know.
All right, so how's it gonna work?
So basically, I'm going to go up there with this upside down and this plate with one bolt that I can rotate. I'm going to connect the cable, which I need 2 hands for, so it's gonna be interesting. Clip it in here and put this down, put the bolts in there, then flip it over and hook it with these hooks on the spreader, and then put these 2 bolts. Sounds easy.
You got it. You got this.
Yeah. Up the mast for a 3rd time. With the mount partially rotated, I was able to plug the cable and set it in place. I'm now reattaching the radar dome to the mount. Washer number 2. Washer number 3. With the mount attached, I removed the net. It was a bit of a struggle to get the radar on the spreaders, and I knew if it fell, it would be a major problem. The carabiner was in the way, so I used a soft rope to secure the dome. At this point, I realized that I could not fit the screws that secured the radar mount to the spreader. I had to put the other screws in first. I removed the 3 bolts to rotate the mount so I could insert the bolts that hold the mount to the spreader. While tightening the bolt, I realized that its head was spinning and I would have no way to tighten it.
If you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up, leave us a comment down below, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out.
Okay, bring me down. Okay. Back on the ground with the whole thing. So once you put this plate on, you cannot tighten these bolts anymore because inside, you see, there is a screw that twists.
Okay.
Once this is on, which has to go on first because the cable goes underneath. So first has to go. When it comes to tighten this, you can't tighten them.
Wow.
Yeah. So the only thing I can do is tonight is put some 50 to 100 and glue them in so that I can untwist them then tomorrow. If you guys have a better idea, let me know. But I can't think of anything else at this point. And I've been up there quite a while and I'm tired. And now it's time to relax for a minute because I'm like, look at this mess again. Oftentimes, when sleeping, my brain keeps mulling over problems and comes up with a better solution. So I'm gonna put the screws in here now because it's gonna be very hard to put them when I'm up there.
So why don't you tell everybody your new plan?
The new plan is the following. I'm gonna put this up there first, then screw these screws here in back and while I have access to them so I can tighten them, and then bring the dome down, secure the cable, and then the 4 screws that hold the dome.
Right. And so we have the net here, right? Because we don't want to cut the net. Most people cut the net.
Yeah, we don't want to cut the net. We have this net. We like this net.
We need it.
We need it for Yoda.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna drop it. Then I'm going to undo the Danima line and then hopefully be able to just take it out, slip it out.
Yeah, so this time instead of you carrying it, you're gonna hook it up with the halyard for the spinnaker.
Right.
Okay.
It's gonna be much easier. My legs are totally suffering from this. You're gonna bring me up.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I'm in position, you're gonna come here.
Okay.
And bring the
radar up. Okay.
4th time up the mast. Okay. I began inserting the bolts to secure the mount to the spreader. My left hand is not in the frame, but I'm holding the flat head of the bolt using a screwdriver while I tighten it. As you may imagine, working up the mast for hours isn't comfortable, and I had to change how I was secure a number of times to reach different areas. With the mount secured, I wrapped the cable around the spreader and Kristin hoisted the radar.
Easy. Okay, stop.
I plugged in the cable.
Stop.
Gingerly removed a bit of tape so I was able to hand tighten the bolt and repeated the same on the other side. Then I was able to insert 2 additional bolts that were easy to access. With the rudder in place, I pulled the Danima line to remove the net. And finally, I tightened the bolts.
You did it!
We did it.
Yeah. I don't know. You did most of the work. So, what was key, huh?
I think the tape underneath was key to keep the bolts from falling off because I cannot reach underneath and put them in.
Yep.
And that's about it, really. And the net with
Of
on
course.
the halyard.
Yeah. Awesome job. Now we're just gonna test it. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Yoda, keep your paws crossed, girl.
Moment of truth. Radar.
Radar is right there. We forgot where it is. I
I can't see it.
Oh dear. I'm sure there's some kind of configuration that we have to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it currently says no radar. So, we're gonna have to change the source, right?
Yeah. Halo 20 plus.
59A or B?
I have no idea.
Ooh, let's break out the manual, huh?
Which we don't have.
On your phone.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't say anywhere if it's A or B. I'm going with A.
A!
A! Okay. Okay.
There it is.
Oh, no, it was there.
Standby, standby. Yeah, I was in standby. Turn it on.
What?
Turn it on.
What?
Transmit.
Transmit.
Detecting scanner.
What?
It's working!
Whoa!
Awesome! Woo!
Wow, that was awesome.
We haven't had radar since basically we left Panama. It
Yeah.
stopped working immediately on the passage. Wow. Amazing.
Wow. What a success.
Good job, Fabio.
Sunday. I think we're done for the day.
Yes, you can have a beer.
We
It's
can-
afternoon,
It's
I think.
It's 12. It's a little early. It's 12:15. Maybe later.
Okay. Good morning, guys. Today we are going off on a tour of Tahiti. We've been here like almost 2 weeks and really have just been working for the most part. And so we're super excited to go out on this tour today. We did book an actual tour because we want to learn about the culture here and get the inside scoop from a local. So let's go. All right, we're on our way. Off we went for a day of exploring the lush interior valleys of this far-flung island, the largest in French Polynesia. Right, we're meeting the tour here. Yeah. All right, they're here. Yay! Bonjour. Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
This is exciting.
We always say welcome to people with the flowers.
Oh, nice. Sorry.
And we have also a side signification, okay?
Oh.
When we put on the left side of your heart, it means you have someone in your life, okay? Boyfriend, girlfriend, married. Right side, you're single.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
Some
cool.
people turn the flowers like this. It's people who had someone in their life, but they also go on the left or right side.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nice.
they're open. We have also another meaning with the flowers, okay? Today I will talk with you about the mana. The mana is the energy in our culture, okay? When we offer you the flower, your mana, your own energy, go inside the flowers, okay? And when we arrive into the valley, we offer your flowers with your energy for the ancestors and spirit of the place. Also today I speak two words with you in Tahitian. When we say thank you, we say maruru.
Maruru.
And when we say let's go, we say whatever. Not whatever, but whatever.
Whatever.
Because whatever means we don't care, but whatever in Tahitian means let's go, and it means also we follow the wind. Donc whatever ça veut dire c'est parti ou on suit le vent. On suit le move. Donc whatever, my friend.
We drove off down the asphalt roads of Papiete, inhaled the salty sea air, continued on a gravel road that soon turned quite rocky.
This is a medicinal plant. We heal us with the leaves. When we get cut, when we go hike or hunt, we smash 200 leaves like this. We put on the one for 3 nights. Every day we change the leaves. And the 4th day it's completely healed thanks to this plant. The giraffe flowers, miraculous plant. We use the bark like this. We cut like a rectangle, and we use the bark in our traditional medicine. Okay. And this tree has also a fruit. That's the fruit. When we dry the fruit, we had this. Call this tutui in Tahitian. Tutui means burning.
Tutui.
In the past, it was the nut inside was the previous candle of our ancestors. When we burn this, it shines like a candle. Okay? So I will show you when we will be at the river how we burn this. Okay? Tutui.
Tutui.
And when it's finished burning the nut, it became dark. We take these dark parts, we mix with water, and we have the maohi ink for the tattoo. So it comes from this.
Oh, cool.
Yes, from this tree. Medicinal and useful tree. So thank you, Tia Iri.
We continued deeper into the valley and learned how Tahitians used to signal danger to each other through the lush landscape. That was so cool. You could hear the echo when he banged on the tree all throughout the valley. During our next stop, we observed one of the most sacred animals in Tahiti, the freshwater eel. It seems an unlikely animal to revere, but we came to understand eels may keep the waters clean and free of pollution, eating rubbish and bacteria that grows on the riverbed. We crossed the river, continuing deeper into the valley. We continued climbing through the forest, up the mountain, past at-your-own-risk signs to a Tahitian marae, a sacred place of worship and gathering.
In every Maori family, we all have sacred place like this, where they are. And that's here, when we come with my guests, we let our flowers, full of our energy, all along you can put your flowers, like an offer. That's why you see lots of leaves. Lots of leaves, different leaves. That's offering from different people. In the past, they made a ceremony here. In the past, these rocks were our identity card.
Rainui is playing a nose flute. The air from the nostrils is deemed to be more pure than that coming from the mouth, as humans can speak bad words at times. We're gonna go check out the waterfall and this beautiful river. Wow. In Papanui Valley alone, there are at least 160 waterfalls during the rainy season. It's currently the dry season, but we still saw our fair share of waterfalls during the drive across the island. While we were enjoying the view, Rainui had prepared us a snack of local treats: banana bread, coconut-dipped bananas, and coconut candy. So, what do you think of the tour so far?
Well, I think we learned a lot about their culture, and it's a wonderful culture. They're really in tune with nature. They listen to the wind and the water, and just a wonderful, wonderful all-around group of people.
Yeah, I agree. Back in the car, our journey across the island continued. The incline became steep and Tahiti's jagged peaks surrounded us. After a brief stop to take in the incredible view, we began our descent towards Tahiti's southern coast. It was quite special to learn about the Tahitians' intimate relationship with nature and the mana, or energy, derived from it, and their reverence for the spiritual world.